The last thing that I want to talk to you about really quickly is the Home Partners closings. So what to do leading up to the closing and what to do after. So after you've already reached out to the resident, gotten them super excited about their new home, hopefully gotten a referral or two from them, the only thing that you have to do is to make sure that you schedule your walkthrough. We make a point of reminding the listing agent a couple of times between the beginning of the transaction and the end of it that Home Partner that there's no formal closing. So Home Partners is not going to send somebody to the title or escrow company for a closing. It's all done virtually. So we always ask that the listing agent leave key in the lockbox and the seller leave garage door openers, keys and things like that just on the kitchen counter. The day of closing, you want to do your walkthrough at about 8:30 in the morning. If you do your walkthrough at 8:30 in the morning, they will send you walkthrough instructions a day or two ahead of time. And in that PDF that they send you, there's a whole bunch of stuff to read through and make sure that you're hitting all the bullet points. You can take photos. Really, it's just taking walkthrough photos and confirming a few things. Make sure there's no personal property left behind. No property at all. So the property has to be completely vacant, broom swept condition. So you walk through at 8:30 in the morning, you take all those photos, you upload those photos into the Home Partners website using the mobile app, or you can do it from your desktop by uploading those photos into the transaction portal that notifies someone in the closings department that the photos are uploaded, and they review them. When they approve the photos, then they will wire the funds to the title company. So that's why it's important to get that done first thing in the morning. Home Partners is in Chicago, so they're on Central Time. So make sure that you adjust accordingly based on that. But get the walkthrough photos done first thing in the morning at 8:30. We always tell the listing agent that our closings are going to fund around 1 p.m. That gives us enough time to get photos uploaded, receive the wire, and again, they're not going to. They have a lot of closings that they're working on every day. So just because you upload photos at 9:15 doesn't mean that they're going to be approved at 9:25. Sometimes it takes them a little bit of time. If you give them an hour or so to review everything, approve the photos, you hide the key outside, take a picture of where you hid the key, include that photo as well. When you have uploaded all the photos, hidden the key, if they authorize the closing and then wire the funds around 10 or 11 o'clock, then generally everything is going to be received depending on Federal Reserve cutoff times, et cetera, et cetera. Generally, funds are going to be released around 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Central Time. That's the time zone that we're in. So once that happens, the closer at the title company will notify all parties that the funds have been released, and that's it. What's interesting, or one of the things that's really fun to do is to notify the resident at that time, hey, congratulations, we just closed on your new home. Make sure you let us know when the housewarming party is. People will be moving in 14 or 15 days, depending on the situation, about 2 weeks. So they're going to move in about 2 weeks after Home Partners closes on the property. So when during that time, Home Partners uses that 15-day period to make the property ready, make it ready for them by making repairs, updates, and things like that. So about 24 hours prior to their move-in date, the resident will get an email with instructions on how to access the property. Generally, at least in Minneapolis, they'll leave a combination lockbox up, and they'll email the resident that combination lockbox. The combo for the box, so they can get in, take the key, and start moving all their stuff in. One of the things that we've had really good luck with, that I don't know if everybody's doing this, but we like to check in with people 10 months. I mean, we check in with them throughout the whole year just to make sure that they're getting moved in okay. And we like to bring gift baskets out to the house after they move in. But you want to reach out to them about 10 months after their lease starts, after their move-in, because that's around the time that Home Partners will notify them that their lease is going to expire. So at the end of that 12 months, the resident is going to have the option to provide their notice, which I believe is 60 days. So they can provide their notice and move out, or they can renew their lease for another year. Actually, it'll automatically renew unless they provide that notice. So they can rent for another year at the increased rent price, or they can purchase the home. Depending on your client situation, some people may really be interested in buying the home, others may just be interested in renting. At any case, it's a really good opportunity to provide additional value by reaching out to them at month 10. Let them know that you're there to help. Maybe they're ready to buy, but that home isn't what they want. So then you can help them provide their notice, buy something else. If they do want to buy that home, it's helpful to help them understand the purchase agreement should they choose to exercise their right to purchase. And Home Partners is going to use the same purchase agreements forms that we do. So that's about it. After the transaction, it's all downhill. And like I said, when they are moved into the property, it's important that they understand that the best way to communicate with the management company is going to be to log into their tenant portal and submit support requests from there. So that's about it. Best of luck in your Home Partners business. Feel free to reach out to me directly if you have any questions or you want to brainstorm on something. Thanks.